I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand. Good evening, everybody. I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
I'm coming to you live from the stand. It's been an eventful day.
Eventful 2 days.
Yeah. Muted. Can't hear me?
No.
They can hear me now. You couldn't hear me now.
Now I can.
Now they can't. Can y'all hear me? Yep, you can hear me now?
Yep.
All right.
Can you mute that for a minute?
Yeah, I literally just went live.
So how's everybody doing tonight? Had a fun day yet, guys? Well, we got more fun coming. Glad to see everybody turning out. Loving it. A lot of names I'm familiar with. Glad to see all of you here. No, I won't be back home until probably about noon tomorrow.
I was muted, Judas Faye. Can you hear me now? Put one in the chat if you can hear me now. I wonder why it's shaking so bad. Dexter, welcome to your first live. All right. There's a bunch of ones. So I don't know, I really don't know where to start. Other than the fact that, Nicolina pretends to be some kind of highly educated expert on law and healthcare.
Well, just about anything that she talks about, she's an expert on.
Yeah.
Even Ernie and
The only thing I can see she's an expert on is chocolate and peanut butter, maybe. But I'm going to, slowly just take apart everything she said today because, for one, she's gaslighting and lying consistently, constantly.
Hey, babies.
And her little butt followers over there running right up her butt. Spooky. How's her butt taste? Tastes bad like Tony's did? Homewrecker? You ain't got no business talking about nobody, homewrecker. Go on with your fat self. You ain't nobody. Go over run your mouth. All y'all did is dog on Ernie, and dog on Ernie. And then when something finally happens and he's going to be brought to justice for actually breaking the law, you want to break it down.
Defend it.
Thank you very much, John Deere Girl, for that $50 super sticker. Appreciate that so much. Thank you.
That's one of the things I heard besides just lies from Nicolina today. Constantly.
Yeah. And she keeps correcting herself. Well, I don't care about Ernie. Why are you doing what you're doing then? For one, there ain't no dress code to go into a courtroom and watch a court of law.
First of all, we were all wearing marshmallow shirts, remember?
Yeah. That's another thing. Everybody wasn't wearing a marshmallow shirt.
Only one.
And can you even prove that anybody wore a marshmallow shirt inside the courtroom? Were you there?
Bam.
I didn't see your big ass.
You can't miss it. So, yeah.
Did you hear the prosecutor when they said what they said? You said they didn't say it. So evidently you heard it, right? I heard what they said.
Actually, there were 3 of us that heard it. And nobody else, especially Big Mouth Nicolina. Why would we go this far to lie about it? We're not you, Nicolina. We don't need that. We bring facts. We bring truth. You bring lies. Sort of like I live in Kentucky with Gotcha Man.
Yeah,
right?
that's the dumbest stuff I ever heard in my life.
Wasn't it a week ago I lived in the middle of Lansing, working at Applebee's in Charlotte? Which one is it, Nicolina? I'd like to know.
Smoky Mountain Mama's Southern accent is fake in order to draw in people. So now not only is she a doctor, a lawyer, but she's a voice analyst as well. Well, I could have figured that. I mean, she is a genius. She's a bona fide genius. Doogie Howser ain't got nothing on that woman. Constant Sue, thank you for the $2 super chat. Not much, but every little bit triggers mean girls. Yeah, they get triggered all the time, and oh gosh, chat's moving quick.
Yeah, it is.
So I sit and I watch, Nicolina say how she's going to call, or she did call, the public defender's office, and how I doxed a lawyer today. You mean I doxed an attorney? How dare me tell somebody that an attorney was in court for real, and I gave his name. Oh my God! Call 911, Nicolina. Um, that picture was from his website where he advertises his face and that he is a lawyer. So you tell me how that's doxing, you big dummy. You make about as much sense as Mama T. And I'm going to tell you, that ain't much. Um, yeah, free advertising for the lawyer. I'm sure he's going to be really pissed over that. I mean,
Right.
God almighty, he's going to be so mad. I hope he don't come after me. I heard he's going to pursue charges tomorrow because we wore a marshmallow shirt in the courtroom.
Gabby
What?
Jane, I hear you on that nanny proof. I'd like to hear that.
What exactly are they going to charge us with? Conspiracy to commit s'mores? I don't know. Oh, thank you, Angie Brickenden, for that $2 super sticker, $2.99 super sticker.
Yeah. And how are we criminals anyway? You keep saying this, talking about we're a syndicate. We're criminals. How does that work? How do we fit into that? Because I'm sort of lost on our mission statement if this is the case. I don't know what our goal is here. How does that happen? I mean, we have dress code for court. Seriously? You should have seen half the people that was in there with us. On top of the fact that, yeah, it's wintertime. People are wearing hoodies because it's cold outside. Nicolina, should I just run around with no coat in the wintertime? Okay, exactly. But you want to talk about shit. Talk about my sexuality too, huh? You mad because Kemper won't take none of that? And yeah, I just referred to myself in the third person, bitch. No, I won't. I got some standards. Obviously, you're upset about that because you can't have Kemp. You can get over it. You can go have a little Nick, little cashew boy over there, okay?
So, yeah, Operation Apprehend Shell. Now your boyfriend Ernie is a fugitive from justice. He absolutely has a warrant for his arrest. It absolutely has been issued. Oh, and for your recording, you're going to report me for recording something in court. Do you have proof of that?
Right.
You got proof? Did I say I recorded something in court? You're gonna have to come with some proof. Now, is there an audio of the entire court proceeding from today? Yes, there is. Can anybody get it? Yes, they can.
Will you be eating crow? Yes, you will. And
Now,
you
balls
don't
in your
admit
court,
when
big
you're
mama.
wrong. Sorry.
So balls in your court, big mama. Shay, thank you for that $5 super chat. I heard 5 lies from 777 today, so here's $1 per lie. Thank you both for the truth. Thank you, Shay. Yin Yang, thank you for that 1999 super chat. conspiracy to commit s'mores. Love it. Yeah, like you know, all marshmallows. I don't know where the chocolate was. Now the graham crackers, I seen some of them laying around. There might have been a little marshmallows or chocolate, in the table on the outside of the courtroom. Um, but for you idiots to try to make it out like something illegal went down, like in that courtroom today, shows your ignorance. Um, it's not against the law to wear a t-shirt into court. You know what else I didn't have on, Nicolina? I didn't have on socks. You gonna report me for that too? Wonder what my sentence will be. But yeah, I was there in court. I did hear the judge say that there was a $5,000 cash bond and a failure to appear on that. So that's a forfeiture. And there was a new warrant issued for his arrest immediately. And no bond is set until he is arrested and brought in for a hearing. So you won't get a new bond set until you go to court and have a hearing. So, Nicolina, try your best to get him out of that. Now, Nicolina, when you're sending all these videos, make sure you send the video of lips in court where the judge says Nicolina is the problem.
Amen.
Now, I'm going to make sure they have that video because you're the one inserting yourself into this, right?
As always. Mama T and 777. What a pair. Scaring you need better people than those two working for you. Yeah, but they think they're good at this. They're not. And honestly, everything that I saw today with my own eyes, heard with my own ears, I firmly believe that this medical issue of Ernie's is just a false flag. It is a pile of caca. For those that are still defending that, Nicolina, you think that MAGA doesn't know how to help him, a guy that everyone knows likes to role play? You think that she couldn't show him how to do that stuff for himself or put it on there and let him sit there like he did on his fake ass lives? Seriously? Like, and you're defending this shit? I don't get it. This is the same guy that was texting your mom and your son, right? Oh, Ernie's bad. Girl, you're talking to him. I don't care what you say. You want to say that Ernie's bad and that you're just calling it out as you see it because you're a right fighter. Really? All I've seen you do for the past 2 weeks is shit worse than Ernie. That's just in the 2 weeks that you've gotten worse than Ernie. You've been as bad as Ernie for a while. But, as Jimbo said, you know everything. It don't matter what it is. Somebody brings it up, you're going to have some shit to say about it. I think you and Ernie need rooms side by side. I really do.
Thank you, Alabama girl, for that $1.99 super sticker. Sorry, guys, I took a phone call. Somebody was giving me a possible address Ernie might be at. So if anybody who has that information, you can either send it to the Madison County um, Commonwealth Attorney, or if you decide you wanted to send it to me, I will make sure that I send it to them. I will turn it in. He's a threat to my family, point blank. Um, he's made off kilter threats and doxed my home. That's real doxing. What he's doing, that's real
Mm-hmm.
doxing. And I know that a lot of his girlfriends are really hurt over that, but what he's doing is real doxing.
Yeah, like I was going to say a minute ago, I want to see proof of these investigations, proof that MAGA's a nanny and not a doctor, because she claimed that she was a nanny, also claimed something about a Turkish prison or something.
Yeah, those are Nicolina's claims.
Yeah. Now she's defending that person is a doctor. You notice this shit yet? She goes in circles, guys. Last week I lived in the middle of Lansing. Now I live in Kentucky. A few weeks ago, MAGA was the nanny in a Turkish prison. Now she's back to being a doctor again. You notice how these lies dance around in a circle? Just keep watching. You'll see more circles, guys. It's what this bitch does. And yeah, if you do know where Ernie's at, do make that call, please. And if today was an indication of the lengths that we'll go to make sure this happens, I mean, some creators, Nicolina, sit on their ass and talk shit about everybody, calling them losers, but streams them all fucking day.
She's streaming us right now.
I'm sure she is. She ain't got no other content.
She has no content. No content. But I'm barely educated. I barely have a high school education. I have a degree, actually, Nicolina, and I guarantee you my grade point average is better than yours. Would bet you anything you want to bet on it. I doubt if you can add up that high, but, we all saw what you did with your college education. You tried to sue the college you went to, and then all they gave you was your tuition back and told you to get out and stay out. So there went your little nursing career, right? And when these judge looks up your channel and sees what you do on your channel, and believe me, I've got recordings for that too, and they're not edited. Why would I edit it? I don't need to edit it.
It's perfect.
Yeah,
just the way it is.
Yeah, you say the F word every 2 or 3 seconds. You think a real professional, like a judge or a real attorney, is going to listen to you over somebody who lives in their state, coaches in their state? I coached 3 kids from Madison County up until last year. Their parents are well respected too. So it is what it is. I'm me and you're you. You do what you do. I do what I do. I tell the truth. You can't. You're not able to tell the truth. You can look at your lengthy background and your history of bullying and stealing and theft and drunk driving and see who you are, Nicolina. You can look up my background, see that I work with children, that I coach children, that I make a difference in my community all the time. Let's compare, shall we?
Hey, Lib, what's going on, man?
Little liberator. So you can sit over there and cuss and laugh and be vile all you want, but and you want to see you want to say that video was edited. You all want to hear why this video was so important that this is the one that the Madison County attorney brought up? Okay, let's set the scene here. Ernie Shell is not showing up for court, right? And he claims he's in the hospital. Who's in the hospital for 10 days? Okay, that's right, Rap. There's your content. Harassing, bullying, stalking, doxing. That's her content. That's all it is. That's all you got. And you want to say this is a fake video? They ain't nothing been edited on this video. This is your boy Ernie making a phone call himself. Unedited. Straight to Duke. This ain't my video.
You know, when you told me you had to go to court in Kentucky, did anything ever happen with that?
I told who that?
Me, because I got to ask you, because I'm going to have to go to court in Kentucky. I just want to know what my options are.
What your options in Kentucky are?
Yeah, I'm not in Kentucky no more.
So what happens when you don't go to court? What are your options in Kentucky if you don't go to court? And Duke said, what? What your options in Kentucky are? He said, yeah, I'm not in Kentucky anymore. Ernie did.
I don't know what to tell you, Chief.
Don't know what to tell you, Chief.
Legally, what will they do to me?
Legally? What will they do to me, Duke? Please tell me, Duke.
If I don't go to court?
I don't know. I don't know what Kentucky does when people don't go to court. I know they're a Commonwealth state. That's what I know. And
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to think. That's what I'm trying to figure out, man. Will they? How do they bring people back? Do they wait till they're arrested in another state or something?
How do they bring people back? Do they wait till they're arrested in another state or something?
What's your charge?
What's your charge?
That van, it was the van charge, man. Whatever the hell it is.
The van charge, what that mean?
Oh, you're trying to play dumb. Whatever the hell that van charge is, I don't know. I don't know what the hell that van charge is, Duke. Whatever the hell that charge they trumped up on me there, Duke. Just like he trumped up charges on you, Duke. Alabama girl, thank you for that $1.99 super chat. At least we didn't cackle like a witch to circus music. I think that's a witch. Yeah, she does cackle, don't she? Quite a bit of cackling. All right, let's listen to the old Skern get back at it here.
Hold on a second. Let me get it. I'll look at it.
Let me go get it. I'll look at it. God, where you go, Ernie? Ain't no doubt that's you either, because old Duke showing your phone number on his phone, right? Yep, Commonwealth attorney knows that, because that's the phone number you got listed, ain't it, old Skern?
I got you, man. Hold a second.
Mm-hmm.
I got you, buddy. Hold on a second. Let me read you some of these charges here, Duke. Duke the lawyer.
Theft by failure to make required disposition of property or something, 10,000.
Theft by failure to return that property,
I ain't no legal expert, so I don't know nothing about that Commonwealth. I just know they're a Commonwealth state.
Nah.
Everybody.
I'm just trying to figure out what the deal is, what my options are, man. Well, now.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You say you in Texas, right?
Yeah, I am right now. Yeah.
Well, how long you gonna be there? What you doing down there?
I come to bust that bitch's ass.
So why you ain't got him yet?
Damn, man. Because I mean, he's wanting me to go on his property, man.
Well, you know he go to the little gas station right up the street.
Yeah.
It's like what?
But he's not right now because he seen me up on the fucking. You know how like that damn.
Nicolina, are you paying attention? Are you paying attention? He's saying right now, yep, it was 4 weeks ago, whatever. I'm in Texas. He wasn't. He's a liar. But look what his mouth got him. Right now, I'm in Texas stalking a man. I'm going to whoop his ass while I'm out on bond. Right, Nicolina? You still taking up for Ernie? Is that what you're You still preaching over there to your choir over there on your channel? What are you preaching about, Nicolina?
Pecan Street, how it goes down, it's that fucking big old field in the back and go back to his house. You know what I'm talking about, with the big green and grassy area shit there?
Yeah.
Well, he got me right there when you get off on that, like on that back way entrance there. He actually
Ernie ain't never been there. He's lying. He's trying to impress his boyfriend, Duke.
seen me, man. Fucking took off running last night.
He seen me. I took off running last night. Benny, are you in the chat? Did you see Ernie? Benny ought to call the prosecutor there and tell him, yeah, I saw him. He was in Texas.
Well, used to you anyways.
Well,
that's really enough. Like, we really don't need to hear
he done his live a while ago, and he was sitting there looking back, looking over his shoulder.
Yeah, he was sitting there looking back. I was watching him. I was stalking him. We don't really need to hear no more. Oh, Ern. I mean, right there shows that you planned to not show up.
Yeah.
You were looking to find out what gets you in trouble with the judge, with the courts, how they would bring you back. Would you have to be arrested somewhere else, or would you just have to be arrested in Kentucky? And you were also admitting to stalking another man in another state.
A crime on bond.
I'm telling you, Kemper, sounds pretty bad to me. Hey, would you run in there and ask Gotcha Man right quick?
Hold on. We got to cut this off so we can go have our three-way, bro. Don't you know?
Yeah,
sorry.
I wish we could all get him now. So here's what I implore you to do. I didn't say employ, I said implore. If any of you know where Ernie's at, if you find out where Ernie's at, if you have an inkling of where Ernie's at, let the Madison County Commonwealth Attorney know. Nicolina can't hurt you with the Madison County Commonwealth Attorney. They're not going to listen to her anyway. She keeps insisting Ernie's lawyer was a public defender. Ernie hasn't been arraigned yet. He hadn't been to court yet. How was he assigned a public defender? He had not been to court yet. How was he assigned a public defender? He wasn't. Now, is it possible Ernie's attorney is a public defender? Yes, it's possible that he works for the public defender's office and is an attorney elsewhere. Of course it is.
Yep.
But
lots
he
of lawyers
wasn't
pick
assigned.
it up on the side.
Right. He wasn't assigned to Ernie. He was hired by Ernie. Hired by him. So, you little bull crap lies, Nicolina. And I'm trying not to, stoop to your level and cuss and go on like a, half-raised moron. the way you do. Oh, use the F word, Jimbo. Are you effing kidding me? Are you effing saying this effing really effing happened? You wore an effing marshmallow shirt in effing court? In Michigan, you would have been effing arrested. Wow. So now they tell you what you can and can't wear in public in Michigan. Miami never moved to Michigan. Kemper, I can't believe you live in that state, bro. That's terrible.
Bunch of Gestapos, man.
Thank you, Stacy, for the $10 cash app. Appreciate that.
Ernie tried to convince me once he was going to use this case to bring down BK and Rap down for good. Yep. Where's he at now?
That's right. Yep. And do y'all know that I still haven't talked to Rap today? I haven't texted with Rap. I've seen him on, in chats. I highlighted a couple of his comments here, but I haven't, he and I haven't conversed, period. No text messages, no nothing. Nothing. We don't need to dream up no bunch of BS.
Nope.
BK doesn't need to dream up no bunch of BS. It doesn't need to happen. We don't have to get in a secret chat group. And Ernie's always mentioning those secret chat groups. That's because he's in them. We don't need that. We live in the real world. We don't live in Ernie land where people are out to get you and they're, trying to end you. No, dude. We want you to be accountable for what you do to other people. What you did to Smoky Mountain Mama. What you did to my family. What you've done to so many others. You're going to be held accountable.
You were warned. Your karma will bite you, and you got a hunk hanging out of your ass right now, boy. It ain't got started either. Like, the list is too long to name all the people that you've hurt, dude. Too long, man. Like, I'm sure we could sit down for 24 hours and just nonstop names. It's horrible. And his little buddy, his sidekick, Nicolina, and her little minions over there, little flying monkeys. Yeah. I know you guys hear me too. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, man. You really should. I know you're probably not. So if you had any morals or ethics about you, you would not be supporting Nicolina and this constant barrage of lies that she brings all the time. And half of you know the truth, but you sit there and you gobble it up or just ignore it like it's not happening. It's seen. Should be ashamed. A lot of you started this going after Ernie, and you end up following somebody worse than Ernie. You should be proud of yourselves, actually.
Yeah. Honey Bunny, you have to wear, at the very least, decent casual in Texas, but that's only if you're going before the judge. Yeah. I think all judges demand a little respect if you are being brought up in their courtroom in front of the judge, brought up on charges, or if you have something to say to the judge and things like that. I think all judges demand and deserve that respect. But I don't think, there's no law anywhere requiring somebody to wear, dress attire or not wear a T-shirt into to watch court proceedings. I just, I don't believe it for 1 second. I can also tell you that my cell phone went off several times during the court proceedings today. My diabetes monitor beeped, saying that my glucose level had dropped below a certain level. The bailiff came over there and said, "What's that?" I said, "My cell phone. The glucose monitor dropped. My continuous glucose monitor sends me an alarm when it gets so low." And he said, "Is there any way to stop it?" I said, "Turn my phone off." And he said, "Well, turn your phone off." I did. End of story. Now, I'll also tell you that we left right after the judge was done with Skern's court case. So any audio that I might have wasn't recorded by anybody that walked into that courtroom with us. So you can try to twist and edit and do whatever you want. I'm absolutely going to go ahead and send a link to this live stream to the Madison County Commonwealth Attorney just for references. So they know the truth about everything, and they can go back and they can watch the little cameras. I know Ernie said there was cameras everywhere, but Ernie wasn't really there. But there are cameras in there. I saw 2 anyway. How else do you expect in this day and age for things to be documented the way they are as far as video and audio evidence? Just the way it is. Welcome back, Kemper.
Oh, thank you. I just needed a power source.
You died, huh?
Yeah, and traveling and everything, I wasn't exactly full charge when we got to the courthouse this morning, and you know how it goes.
I'm down. Let me know when. I'll break that sucker out. It got soaking wet today, but I'll have to wash it and dry it up real good and try to shrink it a little bit. It's a little bit big, but we'll put it on extra heat and try to shrink it a little bit. And yeah, I'm down. We'll wear marshmallow t-shirts. I might even get me one of them masks. I know the Tiger Kitties are having a rough day, and honestly, it's not going to get a whole lot better anytime soon because either he's going to be on the run or he's going to be in jail. That's the 2 options. Oh, I know, Sarah. You did great. You did great. 3 sizes smaller wouldn't have fit either. So you did great. You did great. I appreciate it and I loved it, and I'm going to wear it. I'm going to wear it more. I was going to retire it and hang it in my office behind my chair here so you can see it when I go live, but we will. I'll break it out for the dual live stream, and then we will hang it up for display. Look at there, 405 in chat.
Nice.
Now, if everybody send us $1 in the chat, there'd be $405.
You got to keep the spirit alive, don't you?
Yeah. I heard a little bit of the other channel. I'm not even going to bring her name up because it ain't worth it. She ain't worth my time. But heard a little bit of her, wine bag in the day, saying that she wasn't mentioning nobody, and for 2 days straight, ain't nobody done nothing but talk about her. I don't remember nobody talking about her. If they did, it probably wasn't long and it wasn't insignificant. About like Ernie, not long, not insignificant or not significant. But either way, um, without you talking about people, I did notice that your chats were maxing out around 65 and 70 over the last 2 days. So I don't know. Something's wrong in suburbia.
Mm-hmm.
I seen John in here a second ago. Where'd you go? John Loveday's comment go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Angie, thank you for that 99-cent super sticker. John Loveday. Ernie's people don't have anywhere to go now. Poor lost souls. I know. And you know what? They've been so ugly to people. Like they just ain't going to be welcome anywhere. They just ain't going to be welcome anywhere. And it's sad. Well, I'm not going to say all of them won't be welcome anywhere, but there's a lot of them that just they just won't because of all the things they've said about many people, creators, subs, like they've just said hurtful things, and it's not gonna age well.
Did Nick really quit streaming?
Oh, she stopped streaming and now attacking lips. She don't like the truth.
Yeah,
That's about right. Oh my goodness! Thank you, Mystery Lady, for that $20 super sticker. That's I guess he thought I was going to get real triggered and come in here and start, acting like her and cussing and screaming. But I'm not. She ain't got it in her to make me get, triggered and cuss and scream no more. Like, what else is she going to do? Who said that? Tigers are going to be extinct. Judo. Lightning Tiger about to go extinct. Going to rot in prison, loving Bubba, his boyfriend. Yeah, Chasing Justice has part 2 coming up tomorrow. What time is that, Chasing? Thank you, October Baby, for the $2 super sticker. You guys don't forget that Liberators are hiring moderators on our channel for $14.35 an hour. Just kidding.
Pimping them out. I got you. Yep, Miss Kirby, Kaz is a liar. A big one.
Oh, my goodness.
Ignorant shit that comes out of her mouth is just about as bad as her mama right there, Nicolina.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Uh-oh. Bridget's moderating for the Liberators for free. Solar.
Pro bono. Hell yeah.
That's good, man. That's good when you got people that hang on a second. Let me return a message right quick. One of my players' parents, both of them have tried to call me, so I know something's up here.
Honestly, guys, this whole trip had been planned, or at least talked about, for a couple of weeks. But it really went into motion yesterday. And like the links that we did go to make this happen, like it wasn't for clicks, it wasn't for views. Like hearing what I heard in that courtroom today brought a huge smile to my face. I've not smiled that big in a very long time. Everything that Jimbo having to drive to Lima because the bus line didn't have enough drivers, so they had to reroute. So I was going to end up in a 3-hour layover and miss everything. Jimbo and Mama C came up, picked me up. We drove back, and literally, if you guys seen us running around in that rain, just trying to find where it was at. You guys would understand. But after all of that, hearing that sound, bond revoked, warrant issued, that's music to my ears. That's what I've been wanting to hear for 2 years at least. So I'm glad we could do it and bring it to you guys, but it's been a personal thing for me. It's been a long road too. Going into hiding, no. That's what ignorance says when they really don't know. But yes, it was a long road, and it's not over yet. But finally, you're starting to see some things happen. Some things pan out. The right people seeing the bullshit that Ernie's been pulling for years. That is beauty. And I don't think that these people are going to be easy with Ernie. They already seem aggravated with it. And you don't want a pissed off judge. Ernie, you should have showed up today. You didn't. You screwed friends over that put money up for you. You screwed your followers.
You can't blame nobody for that except for you.
Exactly. Like, you could have avoided it and come and face the music, but you didn't. And guess what? Even if you go right now, it's still the same consequences. You should have showed up. You should have been a man, something you claim that you are all the time. Probably the baddest man according to you. Should have showed up and been a man. I know I've had to do it myself. It's not fun, but you fuck up. You got to face the music, man. You got to pay.
Thank you for that $5 super chat, Eagle Chick fan. And thank you for that $9.99 super chat, Pink Warrior. Continue to stand on the truth, my friend. I think we got one more here. Now let you get back in it.
You're good. You're good.
Thank you, Justice Angel, for a $3 super sticker. Thank you very much. Oh, and there's another one down here. Sorry.
You're fine.
Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Need more coffee. It's like the good old days before the fist bump, of course. I know, right?
And literally, guys, I'm not lying to you at all. When we heard that, I looked over at Jimbo. Jimbo looked over at me, and our fists went up and bang. Like, we celebrated, yeah. And we went in there with our hoodies and our sweatshirts on. Because guess what? It wasn't for us. We weren't going to even be able to speak to anybody. We knew that. It's an arraignment.
Yeah, we were just there to watch.
And just to make sure we knew exactly, because Ernie bullshits.
Yeah, if we hadn't been there, nobody would know the truth right now.
Right. So go ahead and run your mouth, fatty. Go cuss at your dog some more. Piss your husband off some more. Keep defending a person like Ernie. A guy that gives a shit so much about his friends and followers that he fucked them over. That should tell you guys exactly what he's about. Everything that we have said has been proven to be true. This with Ernie will be proven to be true as well. I don't care if I just have a high school education. I know what the fuck I heard in the courtroom today. It wasn't very complex. I've been through the process before. I understand it a little bit. So my high school education is probably not going to be a problem with this, Nicolina. Sorry, I'm not as educated as you, but I know what I heard today. And Ernie fucked up.
Bad.
That's on him. You defended him, that's on you.
Smoky Mountain Mama said, Jimbo and Kemper, I have to say that y'all are spot on. It's not difficult or complicated, to be honest. It's the easiest thing you can do.
Not being honest complicates things.
Did somebody donate some memberships? .com. Did you donate memberships? Thank you very much if you did. Looks like some people are thinking .com.
That's cool.
Miss Kirby, thank you for the 449 euro super chat as I work in a coffee shop. So here, have a sip of coffee. Thank you.
Yeah. Me and my dishwashing at Applebee's too. Really?
You work at Applebee's up there in Kentucky?
I make about $30 an hour waiting tables, so I do okay. I don't do the best, but I do okay. So put my job down. At least I have one. And I haven't been fired from one. However, you have. Man, this chat is moving, son. I'm trying to keep up. It's crazy.
Yeah, we got some new members. Thank you.
Foster, I don't think he's going to go to Newport. If he does, it won't be for very long. Because guys there. You guys are awesome. And everybody that messaged today and reached out, thank you. It was good to hear from some of you.
Yeah, it was awesome. I got bombarded with messages, and I've been dozing off all day, so still catching up on sleep.
It has been a trip, man. That's what I was saying earlier. The links that we went through, all the driving through the rainstorms, like pressing the schedule, trying to find the right building. Like it was 1, 2, 3, 4. We ended up going to 5 total buildings. The first 4 were wrong, and they were at the extreme opposites of where we were told to go. So we bent one end. They're like, go to this one. No, we get to that end. Go to that one. We finally got in there, and we weren't sure exactly if it was the right one. And didn't you check it when your diabetes thing went off?
Yep.
And he came in. He's like, yep, he's on the docket. And I was like, word. I just stayed put. I was ready. It was good, though, man. I'm still smiling. Love it. And for all the people that let us come up and chit-chat with you on your panels today, it was fun. I've not got to do that with some of you before.
Yeah, Kemper been making the rounds today on the panels.
I've missed it. I really have.
Oh, well, I hate to hear that, Constant Sue. Goodness gracious. Sorry about that, Ernie.
That bruises her ego.
Pin that or pin what, Constant Sue? The one I just said it? I did pin it.
Yes, I agree, Coco. They can all kiss my ass, too. You need to check your messenger, Jimbo.
Okay. I kept seeing somebody say check your messenger. Yeah, about 20 people sent me this picture. I've already showed this picture to a couple people. The night Ernie said he porn bombed himself with a picture of Thelma. That was a big, like super fat woman, like almost as big as Nicolina. That was not my wife. Um, Ernie was trying to be cool in front of his little, look at him, look at Alvin the chipmunk there, and Cindy Cindy Lou Who, Cindy Belk there, and Don Listener. Um, all these ladies in there that think it's funny that they thought he showed a picture of my wife. Wasn't my wife. It was some big ass, like, huge woman. I've actually got a picture of it. I screenshotted it from Ernie's live. Somebody had a screen or a screen record of it, and I screenshotted it. It's definitely not my wife. Um, you know, Here's your little nugget of info. My wife has tattoos that are distinct there. So, yeah, wasn't her. Wasn't her, Ern. Sorry, bud. Probably one of those big fat girls you've been with, but not my wife.
Never silent. I don't think I've gotten a new email. I'll have to check after the show, but
I'm gonna get this picture. And
I haven't. I don't think I've checked today. I'll have to recheck. You said it was the other day, so I don't know. I don't know if I even got it. If it's the right email address, Shawcross 2008 at Gmail. Is that the one you did?
yeah, if I'm missing chat while Kemper's talking, I'm sorry. When Kemper gets started talking, I start checking messages, so I miss the chat. So
Gotcha. Let's see here.
Nicole said earlier that she is petite.
No.
Have you seen her? She is not petite. No, sir. Not tall. Not tall.
I was going to say, we know why you wear the clothes you wear and shoot from the angles you do, Nicole. And we have seen you walk across in your own videos. You can lie to us, but we know.
Wobble across.
More like roll, but yeah, man, like she sits here and bashes everybody. Neck and toothless and just everything. She don't look at herself. Just the words that come out of her mouth half the time are nastier than anything about anybody I know.
Thank you, Fluffy. Let me see. I'm looking this up.
Maybe in height, not width. She's just short. Yeah, she's as tall as she is wide. That's the thing. Like, she rounds off.
Yeah, she's 5 foot tall, 4 foot wide.
Yeah, that mouth's huge, isn't it, Pink Warrior? Biggest mouth I ever heard. Roly poly, not petite. Good one, Sugar Pie. Oh, yeah.
Where'd you go?
I guess my fake Southern accent is me trying to lure people in, too, huh?
Where'd you go, Kemper?
Who?
You. Where you at?
I'm right here. I'm over here with Gotcha, man.
I was going to show you this picture that they said was Selma.
Oh, I've seen it. Trust me. I don't want to see
You
it.
have seen it?
Yep. I seen it when it happened. And I laughed because he porn bombed himself like an idiot.
That lady's got more hair than a damn, like, people don't do that anymore, do they? Do people stay that hairy anymore?
I'm not thinking, no.
She looks kind of like an 80s.
70s or 80s.
Yeah,
But yeah, I seen it. I ain't trying to look again. But it was a horrible picture. It definitely wasn't Thelma.
No,
Like, I really don't think there would be pictures like that of Thelma anywhere.
there ain't none.
But that's just my personal opinion on how I know Thelma. Just like Jimbo and his dick pics. You don't have none of those. Like, I don't have dick pics. Ain't a damn dick pic of mine out there. I don't take them.
Yeah,
Why?
I don't take pictures of myself.
So their fascinations with all this shit, I don't get it, but it's just another lie to add to the fucking pile. Pink Warrior, if I had a lawyer, I would do that. I would sue them. I just don't have the money. And that's usually the problem. But what they said about me was an absolute lie. I can tell you that. I can have law enforcement fucking verify everything about me if y'all want to. I've told you everything, but they're just going to tell you the same shit I've said. On who exactly I am. The fact that I do not live in Lansing. I do not live in Kentucky. No. I live in Michigan. Yes. Do I work in Charlotte? Yes. Did you show up? No. Were you going to show up? No. Because all you do is talk. Like, it wouldn't be very smart for either one of you to show up to my job. Because they do know who you are. Best believe. They've known for a while. And I've not done anything that you can call and get me fired for.
Yeah, it's like, what are they going to get us arrested for? I heard we was going to jail, too.
Well, I've been waiting on the results of that investigation from a couple of months ago on you, dude. Not counting the one the school board's got going.
I know. I can't believe they continue to allow me to work when I'm under investigation by the state.
Shit. And whatever happened to the ultimatum that Nicolina gave Ernie and MAGA?
Oh.
You know? She's got all this blip, blip, blip. And her people eat it up. And people that know better sit there and say dumb shit like, Kemper, you moved out of Michigan? Ugh.
Oh. Breaking news.
Come on, man.
Y'all.
You know better.
Listen, I just got word. Ernie contacted his Tigers. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to hear what he told his Tigers.
Sugar pie, yes, exactly. Like I said, she talks in circles. Says Kemper, by the way, on T43's panel earlier, Nick said that MAGA was a nanny. So she has said 2 different things about MAGA in one day. Couldn't comment earlier when you were talking about it.
All right.
Yeah.
Here's what Ernie told his Tigers.
I'm not going to be back for a long time, so if someone comes, go to the door, please, okay?
Whatever, Ernie.
Couldn't help it. Sorry. Bad joke. Too soon?
I didn't even see it, man. Sorry.
Did you hear it?
I've got chat in front of me. I'm not on stream here. No. I'm in the...
Oh, yeah.
What you call it? In the link. Yeah, it won't play for me.
It was the Ernie, I'm not going to be here for a long time.
Oh.
That's what he told his Tigers.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, I forgot about Nicolina. Supposedly supposed to be bringing the information on Rap, SWAT, and Jason Ludwig. She's missing that too, ain't she?
Where's it at? Let's see some of that proof, Nicolina. Come through with one thing you said you were going to show. One thing you said was true that somebody else said was a lie that you can prove. Let's see it. Besides Ernie, because Ernie lies as much as you do. It kills them. It kills them that there's so many people that get along in these chats the creators are getting along in these chats. It kills them. And I hate to be one of those that says it's all about money, but what else could it be? Like, why does it hurt them so bad for people to, break this chat segregation and go chat to chat, hang out? You know what? If you don't like somebody, don't speak to them.
Right.
If you don't like somebody in chat, don't speak to them. You don't have to be mean to them. You don't have to be friendly to them. Speak to the people you want to speak to. Simple as that. It is killing their numbers. It's killing them. There's powers in numbers, and it's killing their numbers.
And that's probably why the lies have gotten so fucking thick recently. It's that noise. That's what sells, though. People love that drama.
Oh, I said MAGA wasn't a nanny, and then today she tried to turn something I said around to saying that I said MAGA wasn't a doctor. No. I said she was a doctor. I never said anything other than that she was a doctor. Now, I said it's possible because somebody said her license had expired. I don't know. I ain't seen it. I said it's possible her license expired. I don't know. But I know she was a doctor at some point. And not no nanny.
Yeah, it was a nurse practitioner because we were talking on Sarah's panel. She's like, "Oh, you want to say she's a nurse practitioner when it clearly says on the blah 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 that damn yellow blah 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 blah." Yeah, sorry.
Remember when Aaron was talking about sending him pics last spring? Yeah, I got to see many of the chatters and creators' naked pics back then. That's Asia. Yeah. Ernie showed me a bunch of pictures that women had sent to him, bragging like, look here, man, look here. This one's married. This one's this one's that. This one wants to send me money, man. They're sending me pictures. I'm like, Ernie, does that make you feel good? Well, no. So why are you accepting these pictures, man? Do you send them pictures? No. Yeah. I just don't understand how a doctor would put up with Ernie's couch serving ass. Yeah, Magic Mouse. It's hard to wrap your head around that for sure. I think, and you can kind of hear it in Constant Sue's video. I think she fell in love with him first. Before she actually. Hang on a second. Before she actually, met up with him to figure out that he was a big total fake. And then once she was in love with him, what do, Doc? She just say, "Oh, I don't love you no more." But I think it takes a special kind of crazy to be with a special kind of crazy too. So,
Yeah.
I'm not so sure that she doesn't have issues herself.
Yeah.
And it's completely possible for a doctor, medical doctor, surgeon, whatever, brain surgeon, nuclear scientist, whatever. It's totally possible for them to be nutso too. Like, it's possible. So I think that is very possible. Yeah, if you guys can get that video wrapped, they need that stuff. Hurt people. She's insecure with herself and she needs to control. That's true, Kimberly F. That makes a lot of sense. Yes, Jimbo, it is easy and I don't love you, get out. Oh, it's as easy as I don't love you, get out. Maybe for you it would be. I don't know. If you're in love with somebody, you can just say, "I don't love you anymore, get out." I don't know. I don't think I could.
Do you want anything to eat, Dad? We're getting pizza, and I was wondering if you want anything.
No thanks. I think me and Mommy's gonna eat when we take Kipper to the bus. Oh, thank you, Laura. Let me check that. Oh, well, thank you, Laura Carter. I appreciate that. Thanks for staying on Ern's neck. And Stacy sent one earlier. I don't know if I thanked you, Stacy. Thank you too. Um, I heard the door close. What we got missing in here? If it was Ernie, yes, yeah, well, probably so. Yeah, Smoky Mountain Mama, ignore those hashtags. I did that. I started having to do that a long time ago, and like people would hashtag and at me and stuff and tag me and stuff, and I just had to start ignoring it. I didn't even look at it. So if you look at it, you can either get mad or ignore it, and if you get mad, you're playing right into it, and there's really nothing you can do except get mad. Um, Unless you can find a lawyer to finally do something about it. Um, that's what I think it's going to take. Eventually, somebody's going to find some attorney somewhere that will step up.
Yep.
It's going to happen. Hey, in Sherry's opinion,
Yeah, Rap, I was gonna say, they're talking this shit about you having Jason swatted, but do remember, I want to say it was in April. Ernie claimed I had him swatted at a restaurant here in Michigan. I don't know if anybody remembers that.
later on, Lisa came out and admitted that Ernie was at her house. He never went to Michigan. Did you know that?
I I suspected he wasn't here in Michigan, but I knew I hadn't called the cops on him, and I didn't know where he was. Didn't
Yeah.
give a shit. But he sat there and told everybody on 2 live streams that I did that. So
Yeah.
I get it, man. It sucks. But at some point, people have to consider the source of the bullshit and either choose to believe it or not believe it. And as you can see, most people choose not to believe most of it. Some people still hang on to it, man, but they're going to do what they do, man. So you can't control that. Just do you, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. When Lisa turned on him that one time,
Yep.
She came out with all that info on him, and one of the things was he never went to Michigan. He wasn't in Michigan. He was in my house the whole time. So yeah.
Yep. But
Thank you for becoming a new member, April.
we'll say that's what people like Nicolina and Ernie do, though. They just bold face lie. And that tells you a little bit more about Jason's character too, to allow that to be said, to even say it. So that's the true character of the person.
I accidentally highlighted that.
When people show you who they are, believe
I
them.
tried to block that user. Sorry about that. Consider the source, and they don't know enough brains to fill up a bucket. They don't have enough brains to fill up a bucket. Jason was always very kind to me long ago in chats. Unfortunate, I think if someone did call it from the inside of that group, and he's clueless.
Mm-hmm.
That was Brandy B who said that, by the way. Sorry. Yeah.
Night Stalker, I did too. I read that in Lib's voice big time.
That's right, Magic Mouse. We don't need that crap in here. I got a phone call. Hang on a second. Go ahead.
All right. Hey Jimmy, how you doing tonight, man? Hope you're doing good, bro. James, I don't know when we were supposed to go to jail last December, bro. You remember?
There was like a list of like, what was it, 30 people he had they were checking into and he's going to get warrants for. Damn, how that fucking irony. Warrants, you got to love them. And yes, I don't know if you can hear the smile on my face, but yeah, it's been like that all day, guys. Well, since about 12 o'clock. And no matter what Nick says, I can promise you everything that we've said to you today is true. And there will be more to come. She might not want to eat her crow. It's coming.
Yeah. She don't never. Good night, Laura Carter. She don't ever own up to nothing, man. She's so vile and hurtful towards people always. Like, it's just, I'm glad that there was no association with her after a couple months on the stand anyway. Like, I'm glad that, she got her own channel and, it took the fist bump to turn her off for good, but at least it did. So
Yeah, that's
now
true.
I got my cake and got to eat it too. So.
And sugar pie, yeah. Nicolina's in a spot right now where she's lashing out at everyone. She's going to do her rounds, so just keep your eye on her little community post. That's what she'll be doing. Sort of like Ernie. You remember how Ernie was spiraling? That's where this bitch is right now.
Yeah.
About to have to go back in and plug up to the charger.
She gambled. She lost. Wrong. She lost. She gambled on the wrong horse. Game over. Yeah. On the wrong tiger. Yes, she is backed into a corner, James. You're right. She's blaming everyone except Ernie. I find that very weird. Right? Ain't it though?
Yep.
Sugar Pie's right on the money.
I mean, she sat in the same chat, in the same live, and told somebody how bad Ernie was, and then defended him with his lies. Literally. Just like in the same live, what was it somebody brought up a minute ago?
Who's she calling the welfare check on now?
Good Lord. Probably here. Break up our threesome.
Well, that threesome ain't gonna happen. We gotta leave. Getting ready to head on out here in a few minutes.
Yes, indeed. Hooving it back home.
So you don't care to hitchhike, right? Nah, I'm just kidding. Take you to catch the bus.
Probably be cheaper, but more edgy, I guess. At Linda
Calling one on Linda Fontaine.
What?
For what?
What she say to her in her chat that pissed her off? That's probably what it is.
It's exactly what it is. Yeah, her numbers keep dropping. She is going to be alone.
Well, she don't have friends. She don't. So they'll all soon figure that out once they're under the bus too. Just like everybody else in her life.
Right, David Sparks. So her people are watching her do this, and that's okay. Someone turn her in, clip it. Yeah, they watched her prank my 15-year-old. They watch her sit and prank me in the wee hours of the night. They watch her make prank phone calls, to families, on school nights while their, kids are trying to sleep, and they think it's funny. They watch her call the police on people. They think it's funny.
Hey, Bubba. What's that, Bubba? Sorry. Your beast greeted me at the door.
Bodie.
Yeah. You know it did. I'm going to have to take him on the bus with me. I think they'd make me buy another ticket, though.
Just call in a wellness check on Sweetwater Rock and Robin multiple days.
Shit.
When y'all start getting these wellness checks and CPS checks or whatever, videotape them when they show up.
Yep.
You have a right when they come in your house. Say, look, I'm going to record you. It's for my protection. And record them.
Yep. And I mean, she wants to start calling all these places and doing all this shit. You know, there are consequences for doing that and nothing being wrong with these people, Nicolina, and nobody doing any crimes or anything. There are consequences. I mean, they 5150 Ernie over calling the cops too many times?
Yeah.
You think that can't happen to you, Nicolina? It can. And I'm in the home state, remember?
No, you live in Kentucky now. You ain't got to me in an apartment.
But believe me, I'll do the footwork. I think I proved it the past 2 days. You piss me off enough, I will make sure things go through. I will follow up. Your little minions over there running their mouths, they can be in a lot of trouble too. You think it's a game? It really isn't.
Hey, Brandy.
This was about exposing Ernie, not being a bully and a bitch. Never has been about that. Sugar Pie, honestly, that's the case with even the police here. Unless they have probable cause, you don't have to let them in your home. You have a right to hold them at the door in CPS until they have a warrant or a probable cause. And yeah, if people see inside your home, that gives them reason to get that probable cause. So just be careful. But definitely follow up on why it's happening. Get to the root source.
Brandy Overstreet has an important message right here. I work alongside CPS. You all have a right to not open the door.
Right. Yep.
So that's very important.
Team rap, yes. Fake calls will get you put in jail.
She said, never mind, can't predict the words right out of my mouth.
Oh, I'm sorry, Brandy.
Yeah, if you want me to give you a link so you can come up and put email in the back chat or whatever, I can do that here. You can, if that's what y'all are talking about.
Yeah.
Concept may have sent me the fake call clip.
Fake call clip.
Yeah, I didn't get it yet. She did.
What fake call clip?
I guess the one where they just called and on.
Oh, Linda.
Yeah.
Oh. She said that the hospital beds are not fake. A bit later, after the subs were not agreeing with her, she changed it to, "We'll check what were those tubes." Okay, yeah. She knows Ernie's full of shit. That's the thing. Everybody has pretty much known that Ernie was full of shit. He was not in intensive care. He may have visited a hospital, but he is not in intensive care. He's not been in a hospital on the brink of passing. It's not.
Yeah, and even if he was, that's the thing that he brings all that stuff on himself by lying about everything.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly, Brandy. Even in your car, there are similar protocols. Damn. Is she still alive?
Who?
You know how many different names just came to my head? Nicolina. And they weren't good names, sorry. Yep. Loose cannon. Yeah. The followers should really be ashamed of themselves.
Yeah, it's so easy to walk out of there.
Yep.
Did you see Josh at the lab comment earlier? No, I didn't. Was he in here in this chat?
I didn't even see him.
I didn't either. Oh, it's fine, Smoky Mountain Mama.
Yeah, that ain't no food. No, share away, man. Yeah. It's just, it's extremely hilarious. All of these right fighters and warriors and everything else. Look what they do to people.
Josh commented noting that the duo is back. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Maybe he went to Rogers for women's clothing and makeup. Yeah,
Marshmallow.
Sorry, man. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say Marshmallow. I don't think Lightning Tiger is going live. I think he's not going to show his face.
Not until he comes up with a new story. And I really think it's going to be questionable at that point.
To block Linda Fontaine. To block Linda Fontaine. She lives in Canada. We're going to find out her address. And we are going, well, we meaning I'm going to find out if Linda needs a welfare check. If you don't like it, leave my channel. Linda Fontaine in Canada.
There you go.
To block Linda Fontaine. She lives in Canada. We're going to find out her address. And we are going, well, we meaning I'm going to find out if Linda needs a welfare check. If you don't like it, leave my channel. Linda Fontaine in Canada. I'm going to find you. and I'm going to have a welfare check done by the Royal Canadian Police. You heard it here first. I don't deny what I do. Because there's something inherently wrong with you. You have messaged me over and over and over again, despite being told, stop messaging me. It's the public defender.
There you go. Thank you, Constance.
Yep. I mean, you don't have to say anything else. That's Nicolina. Yep, it is time to report that Eagles Chicks fan. That's why she's playing on that backup channel. She's probably on the brink with her original channel of getting in trouble. She will end up just like Ernie with no channel. Remember, guys, if you don't like it, leave. Leave her channel if you don't like it. Best advice I've ever heard from her. Just leave, guys. I've never seen Linda do anything but give an objective point of view. And Nicolina don't like any of that. Because to her and Mama T, that's talking shit. You don't even have to say anything in a derogatory way. You can just say what you see and they get pissed off. Yep. Like I said, guys, leave. Because I know some of you don't like it. You need to stand up to the bitch. Tell her what you're seeing. Stop being scared. Because she's just going to do this right here. What you're seeing, that's all she's going to do. She's going to act out like a little 5th grade little girl in her little Mean Girls club, right? They take pride in that. They don't see how dumb they look. All of them. Coward, Kaz, all of those ignorant fucks. You guys are just as guilty because you support it. And guess what? It comes back to you too. And we don't have any control over your karma. You do. But y'all keep swinging away. And we're going to keep watching to make sure it happens. Yeah, people do need to start reporting it. And if they're doing it to you personally, don't just go and report it. Go to Twitter. Let them know. There's so many different ways you can do this.
Yeah. More and more people are starting to stand up.
Yep.
Walk away. So.
Thank you, Constance. Because she probably will delete it. Messed up, man. I'm sorry they're doing that, Linda. I really am. Smokey, it's still bothering me what they did to you the other day. And I ain't talking about just Nicolina.
Hang on just a second. Somebody wanting the link.
What's up, buddy? All right, I'm back. Just the other day, she said she quit drinking. Was that the day she was drunk? God.
That's
What's
real
up,
rap.
guys? Good job today.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I was surprised to see Kemper there, and I was surprised to see the marshmallow shirt. But no, I came up because I mean what they're doing to Linda now is wrong. I mean they've been doing they're all about women empowerment and uplifting women and all this, and they turn around and do all this stuff, and they feel like they have like they get a high off of it. You know what I mean?
Yep. That's that narcissism in it, man. That's what it's feeding.
It's almost like they want to beat them down and then put them as far down as they can get them, and then try to uplift them. That's what she did to Mama T.
Manipulate.
I mean, she destroyed Mama T forever and ever, and then now she just absolutely loves her. She's got a big effing heart. Like me, I never really liked Mama T. I just didn't. And I mean, I tolerated her. We got along because we had mutual friends, but like she was just went from one extreme to the other.
Right.
Do you really empower women, or do you beat them down to make them feel like they need to be empowered?
Yep.
Well, December 12th, she was texting me calling Mama T a liar.
Really? Well,
yeah. Yeah. She said, I think Mama T's on drugs. She said, I'm not quite sure, but we all know she has an honesty problem.
Well, yeah, she's right.
Yeah.
I mean, just earlier in her chat, Trey. Power do they think they have?
You cut out. You said just earlier in the chat.
Oh, earlier in the chat, Trader said, I think it's funny we have so much power on this platform. It amazes me sometimes.
Wow, what a statement.
Like, what kind of power do they think they have over people?
I don't even know if I would call that power.
It's mind power. It's like you allow these people to have that power over you.
Right. Exactly. And yesterday I'm sure you heard me talking to traders on Sarah's, and she said, "Oh, the files were just for Ernie and his people." But then she just said that she can't wait for the files to come out on Linda.
Wow.
So I mean, they're definitely putting files together of people, and it's the same thing Ernie's crew's been doing, and it just amazes me that they're like this.
What do you do with a file like that? Like,
I guess just put everybody's personal information in it.
And save it for a rainy day when you need, to blackmail or extort somebody?
Exactly, yep.
And I mean, that's part of what we've been saying she's going to do to all of them eventually.
Right.
Well, they're going to do it to each other. That's what's going to end up happening. But she's going to be left standing by herself.
Yes, she will.
But she keeps, like, what was it, yesterday or day before? She played all those voice messages again. Like, how much bigger does she think she's going to get out of it a third and fourth time? It's not going to have the same effect, Nicolina. And besides, I know that I've apologized. Besides, Rap, you got some messages on Facebook too. But
Oh, I can't even sign into that Facebook account.
Who you talking to, Josh? Josh said you shove it up your ass.
huh?
Is that the real lab? Surely that ain't the real lab. I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm gonna message him. Go ahead and finish. What were you saying, Rap?
Oh, I mean, I think Kemper was saying a little something about those messages and stuff that Nicolina was replaying, but I mean,
Well, yeah,
she's just got to go through
everybody.
old content because she don't have none, Kemper.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, I told Jimbo that yesterday. I was like, she's got to do that, trying to get people pissed, and she ain't got nothing else to do. Ernie's gone. Where's
Right.
she gonna just make up lies about people and be drunk on YouTube? That's all it is. Bully people. I think she gets
Yep.
off. I see her going to those depths with people. And it's sick. So
Yeah, it really is.
I mean, they've been accelerating
Oh,
this. Do
go
what?
ahead. Go ahead. I was concerned. Now I got my answer. Go ahead.
I
Keep
was
going.
saying
Keep
it's
going.
accelerating snowball. It was snowballing. That's all.
Well, I mean,
Blood was taking.
anybody that they've threatened to go real life with, like Wenda, for instance, or anybody else. I know Sweet Melissa also had issues with people calling. I feel like they need to file a report with the police and record and clip what was said. That way, whenever they do that, they can be held accountable for it.
Yeah.
You have that stuff. It shows a pattern. So when you do have to, like, sometimes you're not going to have to call the cops every time you get a message in Facebook Messenger,
Right.
or like a text message or something like that. But you need to make sure you document it, keep it recorded. So when you do have to call, say, look, this just happened. Plus, I've got all of these leading up to it.
Correct. Yeah. When you file a
You do
report, then a detective gets a hold of it, and you'll be working with that detective.
Yep. But if you do that work for the cops, they're more likely going to help you in that situation. If you
That's
don't,
correct.
they're not. They're going to be like, well, we got to have proof.
Right. They're not going to take the time to dig for it.
Right. If you give it to them, you pull it off of your phone or whatever. Yep. They're going to help. More likely to help you. So, but I agree. People need to start doing that. Accountability is not something Nicolina likes. Not at all.
And yeah, exactly. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I never, when I started opening my eyes to her bullshit was whenever she made that fake police call on my live. And, I disagreed with her on that. And then I kind of stepped back and I just started watching her. And then she was claiming MAGA was some Turkish prisoner and all kinds of other things. And saying all things in life was MAGA, and MAGA was all these different people. And then I swatted Jason, they say. I mean, she was supposed to come out with the 911 call on that like 4 nights ago and still hasn't done that because it didn't happen. It's just these constant lies, and I never realized, who she really was.
Honestly, man, I didn't know, and her close friend that brought her into this, she didn't know. I don't know if you caught her friend talking on our panel the other night, but me and her both like almost ashamed that we had any involvement in that because of all this. I mean, look at all this destruction. She literally is a female Ernie show.
Oh yeah,
and gives less of a fuck than Ernie.
Yes, 100%. And we know where Ernie got that video he showed. Like, we know. So I mean, to say that her and Ernie aren't working together behind the scenes, that I believe that 100%.
Right. She didn't have that video or Ernie didn't have that video until really recently.
Correct, and they
Otherwise, it would
found
have been played a long time ago.
exactly, and they found it recently as well, and we know that.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
you know,
it's easy to see once you see it. It's easy to see, right?
yeah, it really is. It really is, and it's just like, why do you have to be that way?
Well, it's that sickness in her head, man. Like they were talking about speculating about MAGA. I mean, Nicole plainly shows you she has issues.
Right.
She claims basically that she's okay, that she ain't got no issues, but she's got issues. That's why she drinks so hard. That's why
Right.
she smokes so much weed. And I'm a pothead, all right? But that's why she does all that shit. That's why she hurts people. Not just because she's hurting.
Mm-hmm.
But it's what she lives on. That's what keeps her going.
Right.
That's almost like her life force.
Right.
Basic debauchery. You know?
It's sad. It really is. I wish the best for her. It's just, it's sad that she's this way.
Yeah. Well, it says a lot.
It's sad, man, but I'm starting to get to the point where I really don't care. Sort of like I have been with Ernie for a while. Like after I gave him a chance and he shit all over, I'm like, all right, fuck it. All right, I don't care. I have nothing left for you. Something that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
It sounds heartless, but when you see enough and you deal with enough, you get to that point once you're pushed.
Yep.
And for her to show a picture of me and my son that I personally sent her, like, that was fucked up.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I took my son to a NASCAR race, and I personally sent her a picture because I trusted her, and she blasted it the day Carissa was on here.
Wow. Yeah. Missed that.
Yeah, I did too.
Wow. She don't care. She wants to make people hurt. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Well, misery loves company.
Yeah.
It sure does. It sure does.
And those birds sure do flock together too, don't they?
I thought it was real funny. She started streaming y'all and then quit.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, I'm aware that Izzy was sending my pick and info out almost a year ago. I'm aware of that.
I mean, for her, I'm thinking, what's the point? She's really just going to stream it for the truth.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, Izzy, she's done pretty shady things too.
Yeah, I know about a lot of things she's done behind the scenes.
I mentioned them a couple of times, and I'm going to bring it up again, but the shit that she pulls personal messages, she knows she was wrong. Just a few things. The person I've talked to, some of these people have been fans of Izzy's.
Yeah.
A lot of them aren't fans anymore. They see right through it. How she jumps from chat to chat, causing commotion, trying to need attention.
Well, I showed text messages of Nicolina talking bad about her back in the Tamori days.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. And see, that's what I'm saying. I know a lot of people that were around back then. And they said the same.
Yep.
So it must be true about Izzy. I ain't trying to side with Nicolina.
Right.
But yeah, she lied about I ain't never said that kind of shit. But yeah, Izzy does start shit. She allows ignorant shit to happen on her channel as well.
They're gonna twist this and say
I remember
that we're all three attacking women on here.
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah.
It's funny because most of the chat is women, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So they can say whatever.
Yeah.
Come on. And most of the women that I actually care about their opinion, actually, all of them are not anywhere near the so they can call us whatever, and they probably will. I mean, hell, at one point, me and Jimbo's both pedophiles. I'm gay. I have no teeth. Jimbo is a drug lord. Like, we got all kinds of shit going on.
Yeah, they're calling me a
I can't
child
even keep up with it.
abuser.
Like, we
Yeah,
were
they're
driving
calling
down the
me.
road today, and I heard
I know
Nicolina say,
we're
"I
the
live
lowest
in
of the
Kentucky."
low. Yeah,
Yep.
Lisa Marie Presley died today, y'all. 54 years old. Paisley Moon, thank you for that $5 super chat. Izzy told N7 that she was manic on N7's 5-hour live titled "In This Moment," crying, laughing, screaming. She needs 72-hour evaluation herself. Thank you for
Wow.
that super chat, Paisley Moon. Yeah, Lisa Presley died today,
I did not
54
know
years
that.
old.
Wow.
That's going to trigger Ernie,
Yeah.
Elvis stuff.
Is he related to Elvis?
Well, no, but he thinks his ex-wife left him for Elvis.
Oh yeah. Can you believe that they have a theater right next to a Dollar Tree?
What?
Yeah, the theater that they own's right next to a Dollar Tree.
Oh my Lord!
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
People go over to the Dollar Tree and buy snacks and then sneak them in.
Right?
I would. You already know.
I'll wear my extra large marshmallow shirt and sneak all the snacks in under my shirt.
And just get that bra, Jimbo. You'll be able to carry it in with that.
Yeah.
There you go. But no, so Nicolina says she turned on me because I mean I was literally going in chats and I was speaking facts and truths about things that she's done, and she felt like that was an attack when it wasn't.
You didn't even name her in a lot of it, dude.
No, I didn't.
You left it nameless. I mean, I pay attention, and I seen what was happening, and she basically, man, I think what's made her snap was Smoky Mountain Mama pretty much being nice about it, but saying, quit calling my man a kid.
Right, and she
Quit
knew
treating
that.
him that way,
Right,
And she got pissed at that. That's what triggered her.
right, and it was the way that she was saying it because she knew that she always called me kid. It was the way that she was doing it. She was putting me down.
It was a condescending kid.
Exactly. It was a different way of saying it.
It absolutely was. Absolutely.
But yeah, man, that's what triggered her. I mean, yeah, I think the buildup was you dropping the truth bombs in chats, but I think that's what just made it really start to go. But again, she does not like truth. She does not like being put in her place. And that's exactly what Smoky Mountain Mama was doing in a very polite way.
Yes, she was. Yep. She's never done anything to her,
I couldn't believe she lost it over that. It's like,
Yeah.
are you kidding? How immature can you be?
Yeah.
And she's not done yet, unfortunately.
Oh,
actually, I know what the actual straw that broke the camel's back actually was.
What's that? Jimbo! Thank you for your support, Jimbo.
Vibe with that too much either.
You love the clips, don't you?
I love it.
I know you guys don't talk, but she's bound and determined. Y'all been working.
We've never had one phone. We've texted a few times, but the only conversation we've ever had over the phone was on my live.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And when we text, it was nothing serious at all.
No.
But she makes it out to be more than what it is.
Yep.
So, but she's just going to keep showing everybody. So y'all just keep watching. And remember, she said, if you don't like it, you can leave.
Yeah, she sure did. And I've grown, you know, like traders came up and was like, you've lost. I didn't know we were playing a game, you
Right.
know, like I've grown from this, not only, you know, like me personally grown from it, but I've also, you know, gained support as well from it, as you know, so I haven't lost anything.
Honestly, man, I've seen a lot of people grow from this, including myself.
Yes.
I've seen a lot of maturity out of people that should be mature, trying to show the others that don't know how it's done. You
Right.
don't have to like everything about a person. You don't. But you
Yep.
should never do the shit that Ernie and bitch ass Nicolina's been doing.
Yep. And Ernie can't get all the blame for what he did the other night because she was behind it as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, in the shit that Ernie played, and this is on both of their heads, the shit he played goes against that valor that they preach about. Ernie and his love for the military, and Nicolina fussing at everybody else about stolen valor. Look at that shit.
Well, Ernie texted me before he went live. You want me to read the text?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Of course we do.
Okay. When I was live covering his, you know, doing the little heartbeat thing in the background, right?
Right.
He texted me and said, when you go on live, I got something for you. And then he sent me the link to the video. He said, hurry, go live. We already have this saved. You do know that I was in at the same time he was, right? Claiming he was in the military. He said, we knew each other, which they didn't. He said, oh, yeah, we sent your engagement up to the ranks last week. You like to destroy lives. Watch what we can do to you. 9 p.m. See you. Let me tell you something, Mern, because I know you're listening. Me and Smokey can be engaged. We can be in a committed relationship. We can live together, and there's nothing you can do about it. They're going to laugh at you, Ern. So try that. Until we're legally married, there's nothing that's going to happen.
It's crazy.
Right.
Yeah, dude. That's just another way of trying to intimidate.
Oh, it's intimidation, extortion, like you name it. That's what he's all about. Just trying to bully, and you know, he thinks, and I think Nicolina thinks it too. Like they're going to pull some aha, and people are just going to say, "Oh, you know what? I'm going to back down so you don't get my ass in front of everybody."
Yep.
But
Right.
that ain't going to happen, because what do you have but nothing but a bunch of disgusting, vile lies and half truths anyway. Like if you want to tell the whole truth about something, then tell it. You know, tell it from the beginning. Don't cut it. Don't mix it up. Don't, you know, tell your part of it, your truth. Tell the truth, all of it.
Yes.
You know, don't tell Nicolina's version. Don't tell Ernie's version. Like, let's hear what happened, what really is going down, and you know, but they don't do that. They think they can say, you know, well, I know this on you, or I know that, and you're going to bow down, or else.
Right.
Well, or else. Now what? Is this the one you're talking about, Fist Crank? Nothing will ever convince me that the lie 777 and Izzy told on Mama T's panel didn't play a part in White Rabbit leaving YouTube. Everyone knew that lady loved her. Is that the one you're talking about, Fist Crank, that you want me to read?
See, I know that White Rabbit left, and I don't know why. So I'm sort of lost on that one. What did she do?
She just took her channel down one day, right? I just left.
No, I'm saying, what did Nicolina do to prompt her to take that channel down?
Yeah, before
I know she really liked Nicolina.
Before she removed it, you know, they were on the Mama T's panel saying, "Oh, I feel attacked when I go in your chat and this and that." And Izzy Pop's like, "If you delete your channel, I'll delete mine," which she didn't do. You know, and then after she went on that Mama T's panel, her channel just disappeared.
Wow.
Mm.
And that's that power
It's
Nicolina
tough.
thinks she has over people, or that she wants to have over people. You
Yeah.
know, that I can make you just go away.
Oh, really? She said that she was a fence rider. That's why
Yes.
I could see.
Yeah, they did
How
call her a
that would
fence
piss
rider.
me off.
That's how
That's
how
why
this
Mama T can't be a. I was gonna say that's why Mama T can't be a mean girl because she, what she say, waffles or whatever. Basically called her a fence rider. Like, really? Okay.
Yeah, and they'll go into
But
other
you're not.
channels like they went on Sarah Smiles' channel the other day, yesterday, and was like love bombing and stuff. And that's why I went on panel and called traders out, because that's what they're doing. They're going around love bombing, trying to, get people to fence right on their side, because they won't let you, be on both sides. You got to be on theirs or nothing else.
They went in Gators and love bombed the other day.
They did. They sure did.
I mean, and they
Wow.
have really dragged that lady all over the place.
They did that and turned around and started streaming her and made fun of her and Lips when they didn't get their way.
Yep.
Oh, Izzy sure did lie. Her channel's monetized now. Remember?
Yep, she was supposed to delete it.
Mm-hmm. That just tells you about Izzy and
So
everything.
Easy said if White Rabbit took her channel down, she was going to take her channel down.
100%.
Huh.
She sure did.
Yeah, White Rabbit, you are a lot better than Nicolina and a lot better off without her, hon. I can tell you that. Because
Hey, Jimmy.
I was sub to him or sub to her. I used to
Yeah,
go watch her.
I went on Mama T's panel and apologized and, tried to, brings a little bit of peace. And then I guess, I don't know if someone made her delete that live. She unlisted it. And she told me it's because she played music. But she plays music in every single live. So that didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And playing music doesn't hurt your channel. It just you can't monetize that video.
Exactly. You still get the super chats and stuff, but they get the monetization for it, for the ads.
So it's the same as her deleting the video. She could have left the video up.
Correct. Yep. Just like all the other ones with the music playing.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think someone influenced her to remove it.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Same influencer. Guaranteed.
And no, that's not me bashing or talking shit on you, Mama T. That's just the truth.
Yep. They can't handle the truth, though, man. I hate that shit. They just
honestly, I never heard you bash her anyway. Like, I just heard you call her out for being untruthful.
Yep.
Correct.
And you didn't go behind her back to do it. I mean, you said it right to her.
Yep. Sure did.
So I mean, I would appreciate that. Like, at least you're not going behind my back and saying things like you're going to come to me and say, look, if you don't want people to think you're lying, quit lying.
Right.
Well, like I said, they're just mad because they don't have any truth. That's why they keep coming like they do. They wouldn't know the truth. They wouldn't.
Exactly.
See what Beth said?
No.
Oh my gosh, Beth.
Yeah, she is lazy.
Kemper. What's this motherfucker? What's he doing?
Is he cutting out for you too?
Yeah.
Like so much that
Kemper.
Yes.
Samurai's at the door. If you ain't seen him yet, he's in here.
There's one outside this door, I know.
Oh, that's probably him. He probably went back around. Is it
Brown
Brown?
or Bodie too? It's one of them.
Oh, he don't look like Bodie. That's Bodie's daughter.
Oh, I was gonna say
Samurai's like blonde, brown. He's like twice as big as Bodie.
Oh no, this one's smaller
Yeah,
than Bodie. Okay,
that's Raven.
gotcha. Now I love all these dogs, man. I hate going home to no dog.
I just got word that DA's funeral was Sunday.
Yeah, it's messed up,
Well,
man.
sorry for your loss, man.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And they made that family miserable when his wife died.
Yeah, I didn't even participate in any of that.
No, it was
Yep.
Nicolina and a couple of those other ladies that kept calling and harassing the funeral home and the family and everybody else. You know, it was women. And I'm not saying it was all, just bad on women, but it was, if it would have been a man, they would have said it. So I knew it wasn't you.
Yeah.
Brandy B, thank you for the $20 cash app. Thank you for allowing me to let all of that out. Thank you for welcoming me. Oh, always, always. Yeah, yeah. His DA was younger than his wife. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to check the obit, but she was 40. They got a 15-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a 7-year-old. Now both parents are gone. I have no idea what's going to happen to those kids. I have no idea.
Mm.
4:15, 2 hours later in chat.
I want to thank Alicia Turner for sending me, evidence on Ernie stalking and harassing me. If anybody else has any personal messages with him, sending my personal information or my family's information to them or Smokey's, please email that to me.
Coco, thank you for that $10 cash app or super chat. Well done today, and get some elbow cream. Rap, I've got a bunch of stuff from Ernie, but a lot of it ain't you. Like it's some dude with tattoos all over his face and his arm.
You can still send it to me because it shows stalking. I got some stuff working behind the scenes, and I need everything I can get.
I will. I'll send.
You gonna laugh?
He's like sent me pictures of probably 10 different men, and I'm like, Ernie, all those can't be the same guy, right?
I believe it.
Yeah, but he said Jody Farr got him that information, and she's never wrong. I was like, okay.
Yeah, she does all the dirty work for Ernie.
Yeah. Well, evidently she does a lot of it incorrectly.
Yeah.
Took her a while.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So, but I appreciate y'all letting me up here. My phone's at 2%, so I just wanted to come up and say my 2 cents on everything. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you for coming up and hanging out with us, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. Y'all have a great night.
You too, buddy.
You too, Rap.
Well, we had a very special guest on panel tonight.
Yeah.
I didn't even have to play his voice clips. I had the real thing on here. It was like, what do you do when you get?
Good God. Jimbo said, "Can you break out the bullhorn and say thank you, Jimbo? Need a new soundbite." Good God.
Her nephew is what it was, I think.
Huh?
Yeah, nephew.
Yeah, it's like,
oh, Jimbo dropped the one. Oh, no. Oh, no.
So, yeah, I got to get him saying so thar. So I'll catch him on the panel and get him to say so thar. I'll have a brand new voice clip. Oh, goodness.
You see Purple Rainstorm's comment?
Let me find it. Gimper check the safe for blue pillows.
It's going to be a comfy trip going back.
Yeah. It's about time to head that way. Time I get up here and get ready and get dressed.
And yeah, I seen that safe that Ernie keeps talking about, guys. He's dumb.
Yeah.
Ignorance, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally an old gun safe sitting outside.
Yeah, it's sitting right
not
outside
being used.
in the driveway in the car, under the carport. Like,
Right.
you know, if I wasn't home, somebody pulled up in the truck. If they were strong enough, I mean, it weighs 435 pounds. They could put it in the back of the truck and take off with it.
Yep.
And all those fake Chinese pills and all that fake money. Just take it and go.
The dog kennels and all that shit.
Yeah.
Ernie is so full of it. But guys, it's been a really long day, and thank you for being with us most of the day in one way, shape, or form. Thanks for the support. Thanks for being nice to each other. It's a different feeling in this community. It's starting to actually become one, it looks like. I like seeing that. I think a lot of you like that. So just don't let those bullies, those little mean girl 5-year-old punks, ruin anything. They're going to try. But remember, first and foremost, they love to lie. So in the words of Ernie, always check it twice and cut it once.
I thought it was cut it twice and check it once.
You're going to...
Damn!
Damn, it is.
Screw it up the whole time.
Otherwise, you're going to eat a big plate of crow, like Nicolina.
Ernie.
Yeah, right. They are the same being. They really are. But
yeah, mods, drop Mamita Alicia's link and drop anybody's link you guys see fit. Drop your own links. Share those links. You guys don't care, hit that thumbs up on the way out too. If you didn't hit it on the way in. If you hit it on the way in, don't hit it on the way out because then it'll uncheck it.
Don't undo it. Don't erase it.
Right. But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all being here, and maybe late tomorrow, or either we'll take tomorrow off and come back Sunday. We'll decide tomorrow and let you know.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, buddy. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
Coming to you live from the stand.
I'm not going to be back for a long time, so if someone comes, go to the door, please, okay?
Whatever, Ernie.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no control in me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God,
Please help me, Facebook!
said some shit that I can't.
Okay, listen.
For the rest.
Facebook's not gonna help you.
So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things. Realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me.
Lord, good God Almighty. This guy done filming Cobra Kai.
Enough is enough.
No. Why are you lying about me regardless? Did you say that? Did you say that? Because if you said that and you told him that, not only will I press charges on him, I'll press charges on you, and I also have DCS to do something with the kids. Because you obviously don't need a child when you're trying to put somebody in jail for your lying ass whole mouth, okay? Well, right there it is, right there. But then you need to go to him. Don't come to me with it. He was the one that told me. I have the documentation.
My boyfriend has a record, but he doesn't have DV charges. No, he doesn't. He's watching me, y'all. He's watching. Hello, Jimbo. Hello.
Take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me.
You gotta know the sign of the simple guy. Wow. Penny keys. Wow. Oh, I didn't know. Punch you down like a coon. Because we, the people, I forget the rest. Tina lost another tooth.